Yeah, what a bad boggle.
Well, a bad roll. Can't blame the boggle itself.
All right, you ready to get started?
Yarp.
Okay, tonight we're gonna play Quest for Glory 4. And it should be appropriately spooky.
I'm curious to find out what this game is like. I know nothing about it.
Vampires?
Possibly. Don't forget to share.
Yeah.
And then we can start bingo, I guess, but I know I can worry about that.
Oh, definitely gonna start bingo.
Video codecs were a real thing, and for rendering was quite a thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you said something about this. It's not that bad. It's fine. I mean, what? It's my bingo panel. I gotta find my bingo panel. That's not my bingo panel. There were no winners from last time. Weird. Oh, I was gonna call it. You might notice something new in this bingo. That is a good track. For the instruments.
I just saw what you're talking about. This can sound so much better because it's MIDI. When I played this, it was on an old computer. It's an old 486, but the sound card was more advanced than the rest of the computer. And oh wow, could it ever sound great?
This is like I could hear this as a guitar solo or something.
Yes, and so if you're using a MIDI synthesizer that can have proper samples, that's what it is.
Please insert your saved character disc from any of the first.
Oh, there's voice acting.
Yes,
so
there
that your
is.
hero can make the journey to
I don't have to
Quest for
talk so
Glory,
much.
Shadows of Darkness.
All right, I'm inserting my floppy.
Your character has been successfully imported. Welcome to Shadows of Darkness.
Shadows of Darkness. Your character has been imported as a paladin. Only if this is incorrect, indicate your profession below. Otherwise, select continue. Should we continue as a paladin?
I think so.
It's appropriate. Allie. All right, Quest for Glory. Thor?
Yeah. And we got 100 points to allocate. You could do acrobatics.
Oh, that's a new one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Neat. Okay.
Oh, it took everything. Wow.
Oh, I just dumped them all in acrobatics. Should I not?
I will. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know if. By the way, there's different ways to solve everything. I do usually usually, when I played, I liked getting new skills.
Yeah. Hey, Mina.
You awaken from nightmares of flying and falling. You find
It's a little bit
yourself
loud.
in a strange place. The only illumination, an eerie green glow. You've lost your weapons and the contents of your backpack somewhere during the journey. All you have are the clothes and armor on your back. This leaves you with 4 burning questions. Where are you? How did you get here? Who brought you here? And how in blazes can you get out of here? No, make that 5.
So far, so good, Mina.
What city did your luggage end up in this time?
So the first thing to do is to go to the settings and tell it to also show the text.
Yeah. Let's turn up the detail. Speed a little bit.
Skill.
Skill?
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
text.
yeah, text should allow us to have both. Yeah.
And
save.
volume down a little. I don't want it like going into the yellow and competing with me, so.
Sure.
Wait, that's not his name.
Nice. Dingus. Wait, is that one of them?
Yeah. Should be.
How many of these things are you gonna add?
All the time. We have a zombie hand. Ooh.
Look what you see at the top.
We have a time bar.
No, it's not time bar. It's your health, stamina, and magic without having to check them manually.
Oh, okay. I thought that was an hourglass. Okay, this is I don't like the graph, like it's cool, but it's hard to see from my old eyes. Is that, what is this? Oh, it's just a side
Decorative.
thing. Okay. Oh,
You stumble and fall over the ancient petrified corpse. As you pick yourself up, you discover a dagger
it's doing
and
it.
some coins on the dried out dead body. It isn't going to use them anymore, so you
camera's
take them.
doing it again. 1 second, let me see.
I don't think I knew you could trip on that.
What the? I don't know about this camera, man. What is going on?
Yeah, I don't suppose you have. Don't you have an old cat cam?
This isn't my cat cam, though. That's what you're asking.
Yeah, but no. My point is like you do have a spare one, right? I'm thinking like if
Oh,
you wanted
that
to test
one's-
if it was the.
Yeah.
I know it's
that-
terrible, but if you want to test if it's the video video card or the camera, then anything should let you test that, right?
Oh, did this fix it?
What was it?
It's a Logitech Brio. Mina, it's a really good.
Oh, it's doing again.
Ugh.
Well, what did you change?
I changed video format to any.
Oh, wow,
There's
it's
a-
getting a lot worse. Do you have any software for the camera itself?
Not this one, though.
Is there like does OBS give you control over the camera? I'm wondering if it might be a timing thing.
Yeah. There's a configuration. I've tried changing the. There's an anti-flicker 60 or 50 hertz. That doesn't do anything to it.
Okay, that's roughly what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't. No, this Logitech camera is a perfectly good camera. It's probably something to do with the video card and the camera together.
Maybe. Like the only way I could see it being the video card is if it's with the codec decoding, which would be a problem. Have you had a chance to do any sort of like stress testing or graphics test or whatever on the new card to see it's actually a video card?
Wait, what happened to me?
You were now half the man you used to be.
Why did it do that? What? Oh, I'm back. Did that fix it?
That's a good question.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. If it acts up again, I'll just turn it off and I'll figure it out for sure. I thought I tested it pretty well. I did do a stress test on the video card. There's a corpse here.
You find nothing else.
There's a sphincter here.
It seems to be a kind of stone valve acting as a door to the passageway beyond.
That or a jello mold.
This is some kind of altar to the Dark One. The top is covered with sand. Torch holders flank the altar to provide light for nameless rites and unspeakable rituals.
I wish they could have had like the original recordings of these.
The altar feels strangely warm to your touch, but leaves a deeper chill somewhere within you. You straight... That didn't...
Oh,
Valve
it's way
won't
back.
budge. If you had a bit more light, maybe you'll be able to see how to open it.
I mean, for something like that, it wouldn't matter if it was pitch black or super bright.
It seems to be a kind... The valve won't budge. If you had a bit more light...
More lights. Oh, there were torches over here?
The altar feels strangely warm to your... You take the torch.
There it is. Easy.
That didn't do anything. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with matches?
I'm not playing with it.
That didn't do anything.
The torch isn't lit.
True. Can't we just magic our way through this? This one looks like fire.
Your
I feel like
attacks have no
I feel like casting flame dart on yourself. Oh, I thought I meant to light the torch.
Well, I mean, can you?
I would hope not.
What, to flame blast your own torch?
I feel like
You're like-
casting a fireball on anything you're currently holding is a good way to reduce the need to buy gloves instead of mittens.
But it's not a fireball, it's like a fire bolt, and it's... I mean, if you aim it correctly, you won't burn yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
That did... There's nothing in
So
this torch.
it seems
Yeah.
like there's actually a few different things there. Like,
Ah, there we go.
You light your
Green-
torch
green
from
fire.
beyond the sconce.
I don't think that's how I did
That
that.
didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I think I searched the things in this room more.
And there were matches or something?
Like a flint or something.
Oh. Well, if there's a flint
That-
here, then maybe we want that too.
That...
Assorted
Find
copper and
assorted
gold.
Copper and gold.
A new
Brief
kind of
search
money.
reveals a piece of hard grey rock which you take, and some coins.
And more new money.
You find that
I like
that-
how quickly you can find things that I
that-
never even thought of.
that did
Flame
that-
darting the other torch to light yours is not something I ever would have thought of.
It was the first source of fire I could think of.
You force the sphincter open with your dagger.
Sphincter.
Pass through.
And you ass
You've
through.
made it into a large chamber. Stone valves, like the one you just passed through, apparently block 3 other passageways. There is a huge stone altar in the center of the room, and an exit to the south. The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it.
Touch it.
The altar feels strangely warm to your touch, but leaves a deeper chill somewhere within you.
It chills you to the bone. Speak to it.
It doesn't...
All right, we have lots of sphincters to check out. Hydrate.
Try as you might, the stone valve will not open. Try as you might, the stone... Try as you might.
Maybe we can torch this or something.
That didn't do...
Oh, there's a sword. Is that a sword? And a shield?
You gratefully retrieve the shield and battered sword from the dead warrior. You hope that they will serve you better than they did their last owner. That did... Try as you might.
Jam a sword in it.
That didn't do anything.
Wow, that sword looks terrible.
The altar remains unmarked. That didn't do... That didn't... That did... The altar... That did... That did...
Stab it.
The altar... This is not a good place to...
Right. Well, we opened the first sphincter by sticking our dagger in it.
This is not a good...
That just sounds terrible.
You're in the heart of the cave.
Well, it is what it
Stone
is.
valves close off passageways leading in all directions. In the center of the chamber is a bleak stone.
Throw hot sauce on it?
That didn't do it.
Can I ask a stupid?
Sure.
You did notice that there's no wall on the southern edge of the screen, right?
Oh, I thought this was all continuous. We can walk this way? Oh. It doesn't look like an entrance
As you
to me.
approach the exit,
An
you are
exit.
confronted by two flying creatures. They have bat wings and spider-like bodies.
The heck?
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
How?
Oh,
What
that's
the?
a good question. I don't know.
What?
Also, I didn't know this could be a thing. I've never turned up the skill before starting the game before.
Oh, it's a skill
In a
thing?
bitter battle, you
It's a
are
skill
better
issue?
than
I
the baddest.
think that is, and also you're
kick some butt,
poisoned
too.
That's okay.
Oh boy. I think the poison will wear off eventually.
Skill issue.
Huh.
The batter
batter.
wasn't carrying any valuables. Besides, its body is really gross. It doesn't
Have you
budge.
recognized the voice yet?
Oh, let me listen some more.
Something deadly lies in wait nearby.
Is it like... Huh. It's like any number of British men? Hang on. I gotta listen to it more. Oh. Fly across. Can we fly?
I mean,
It
you
would be
can
nice
try.
work if you could get it, but you don't know a flying spell.
Okay.
The best you can do is to levitate, but that just takes you up and down, unless you can find a way to let the wind help you.
Test the
You
rope.
cautiously test the rope before crossing. It feels as though it's firmly anchored on both ends of the chasm.
Cross hand over hand. Oh no.
You just barely made it across the pit.
Take the rope.
A rope might be useful, but it's firmly attached on both ends. You think about cutting it loose.
Oh, we'll just fly across next time. See, that looks more like a way to go than the other
You
screen
are
did.
correct.
You slip through the mouth of the cave, just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws.
It's like an
As the
alien
cave
face.
mouth closes behind you, you feel a strange warning tingle. There is danger here,
Or Peter
although
Tingle?
its source is not immediately clear.
What is... what? Oh, okay.
You are alive.
This is the weird movement.
Only one person has ever walked away from there before.
And
Who
was
are
it you?
How did you get here? Oh, there are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly. It is so dangerous out at night in Mordavia. The town is
Mordavia?
due north of here. Be careful. There are many bad things wandering around. Good luck.
There were badder things
by
in the
way,
place.
My name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell.
Bye. What were you doing here?
This symbol looks like a
That's a
six-armed
good question.
starfish, or perhaps like the tentacles of an octopus. You sense a feeling of strange, chaotic power from it.
Is it bolted down?
That's a good question.
That took a while to
Six-pointed
work.
symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your pack.
I took it as a sign.
Are you running or something? I don't know why your stamina's so low.
Oh. Was that... maybe it was just from fighting?
This symbol looks like a mouth with pursed
Oh.
lips.
Maybe.
I don't know.
This
I was
symbol
trying to
is a
figure it. I
stylized
don't quite know how to fight.
representation of a crossed pair of bones. This
Yeah, I
is the
forgot that it
symbol
had a
of blood
different
in the
combat
form of a
mechanism
huge
than
carved
the other ones.
The cloud symbol is a traditional representation of breath.
So I was pressing the same button and it was jumping and attacking.
Is a representation of
Were you
breath.
pressing 9?
Yes.
I think 8 is jump, 7
strange
is
symbol
jump and
is the
retreat.
traditional magic
6 is
representation of the
towards-
senses. This looks like a throbbing
9 is
heart.
like
This
advance and
symbol
attack.
is really abstract.
Can't remember what the
You
others
may
do.
have seen it once before. Described. A long
In
crack
theory, you
has
can also
developed
use the
near
mouse,
base of
but it seems harder.
Yeah.
A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo.
Who's the voice?
This tall standing stone has been carved so that the top looks like a squid is perched upon it.
You're not
It
recognizing
doesn't
it?
look particularly stable.
I guarantee you've heard this voice before.
It's pretty deep.
A pool of sticky, greasy-looking slime dominates this area below the cave.
Maybe if he
A
was yelling,
stream of
and my
slimy
axe.
goo oozes down the
Oh,
right side,
it's
and
John Rhys
goo
Davies.
dripping on the path
Yep.
makes it slimy and treacherous as well.
Okay. Nobody tosses a dwarf.
The stone moves slightly as you push on it, but you aren't strong enough to push it all the way over.
We're pretty strong.
This tall standing stone has been carved. The Dark One sign does look a little like the top of this standing stone. So you try touching the sign to the stone. You feel a resonance between them.
So the camera's been good.
Nothing else happens.
I don't know what I did. really
Your
strong.
danger sense tingles.
Oh,
You sense deadly danger from the swamp. It might have something to do with the grasping, disembodied arms.
will-o-wisps?
The bleached bones of the earth lie surrounded by the murky marsh. The decayed remains of a human arm claw at you as if to drag you down to share its doom. The bleached bones of You see a floating, coruscating ball of light.
Coruscating.
It's actually a word.
It's a new word to me. I'm gonna look it up. Coruscating. Flashing, sparkling, severely critical, scathing. Two meanings. Coruscating. That's the word of the day. High five.
That would be your final.
Oh, gee.
It doesn't.
Resurface your patio. Oh, this is peaceful.
The red bush looks ready for anything.
I didn't say it.
You are in the southwestern corner of the forest. Dank mists rise from a dismal swamp to the south and west. The path to the dark cave lies to the southeast. You grab a handful of rocks.
Oh, that's still a thing.
Stop beating.
I didn't say it.
The hungry hunting hawk alertly searches for signs of game not already claimed by the forest monsters.
Hulk's got no game.
Wildflowers. You pick a few of the flowers.
Hey, flowers. Are these flowers?
It doesn't. The stream water is cold. The stream.
Can we...
Oh, hey, the poison stats wore off.
That's good. Oops, not that one. Sneak. Oh, it's gone. See if we can sneak up to the birdie. What is this? What's that? Fetal position?
What do you think it is? Try clicking.
Oh. Flip?
Yeah. Because we learned the acrobatics skill.
Oh. Can do a flip. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to walk.
The stream water.
You can go north if you want. Just not that side.
I see. Cross over here. Or just over the river and through the woods.
Oh, I know what that music means.
Oh, Vorpal Bunny. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna die.
There is absolutely nothing in the little rabbit's fanny pack. Well, maybe a pocket watch, but you don't need one of those.
The rabbit has a fanny pack. Can we take it? I mean, we might get hungry.
That's That's a good point.
It doesn't budge.
Also, another hawk.
You grab a handful of rocks.
Oh, more rocks. Really small
It
rocks.
The hawk flies free.
Ah! This way.
You have a strange, disquieting feeling along with a sense of sorrow, longing, and unfulfilled desires as you near the lake.
Oh no.
The briny lake seems to draw you towards it.
What's wrong?
Hello there.
Oh.
Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
This is one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen. She has lovely, long, golden green hair, although your eyesight tends to focus a bit lower than that.
I think we're gonna die here, huh?
It is so cold
Oh.
here in the lake. Please, come and hold me and help me to be warm again.
Get out of the lake. I'll help you be warm.
The woman in the lake appears shocked by your action. She quickly...
Oh. I think I did the
Did you
right
just-
thing.
Did you just... Did your honor go down? I'm curious.
I think she was gonna drown us. Right? What was our honor? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. How about we reload and find out? Because you just
So-
saved right there anyways.
Yeah, 196. Okay. Everything was red. I guess everything went up.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause we'll just everything was different because we'd never seen it.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. 196. It did go down. Oh. Are we supposed to throw a sword at her?
That didn't do anything.
You could say
It
hi.
is so cold here in the...
She's... I don't trust her.
I am the Rusalka.
Oh,
Please,
she's a
take my
Rusalka.
hand and help me.
It's like a Russian version of some kind of siren, right?
If you take my hand, I'll be happy
Spirit.
to show you what the lake is like. If you take my arms, I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you'd like.
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
It's so nice here in the water. Why don't you join me?
Feminine entity, malicious toward mankind, and frequently associated with water. It's a water nymph, yeah.
It is so cold here in the...
Don't forget you can click on yourself to talk about stuff too.
Right.
Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
She seems friendly.
Surely a hero like you will help someone like me. Please,
Yeah, she sounds like she
take
needs
my
help.
hand.
But make thief sign.
Gazing intently at the lake woman, you sensuously waggle the fingers of your right hand beside your nose. Then you delicately and suggestively rub your belly with your left hand. The Rusalka says, "Oh, yes, that's what I want too. Come to me, and we'll rub noses and bellies together forever."
Oh my.
Please, don't leave me here so alone and cold. I need you.
All right, we'll get our first death.
What? Why would you think that this is gonna lead to?
You wade out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft but very cold.
She's a Rusalka. It's like a Russian water
The
nymph.
lake spirit moans
A Russian
softly
version
as
of
she
a-
holds you
kind of a
closer
siren.
and closer and tighter, then pulls you down into the lake.
What? We died?
What?
Oh, I forgot to reset the death counter, but all good. All right. So shooting a fireball at her reduces our honor.
Shoot,
Let's actually have the conversation with her.
please.
You ask,
It's a...
I mean, we don't have to walk toward her. We can...
It is so...
She is kind of annoying. She keeps talking.
the lake stretches out to the west as far as your eyes can see. Its crystal clear waters are probably icy cold from the mountain runoff.
Is there anything else to do here?
Lily pads float serenely on the surface of the lake.
It is so cold here.
Oh,
It is so...
see ya. Uh-oh.
What just happened?
Open the console? What? How did... Oh, what?
Did it? No, don't tell me it crashed.
I guess? Is crashing an event for bingo? I don't think it is. Oh,
Aru. Because of soft lock is a thing, but
yeah, that's different.
It is so...
Gazing the Rusalka.
Please. I am... If you... It's so... It is...
Throw her a blanket, a towel, throw her a torch. Give her flowers. Wait, let me, just because of like the, I don't know if the conversation is doing anything.
yeah.
Save.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember.
I think we did a good
I
thing.
shouldn't try to drown you now, since you've been so kind.
Okay, let's kiss now.
You lean forward to kiss the beautiful lake woman.
No, my lips are as the watery brine, my breath is of the sea. If you should kiss these cold clay lips, your death would surely be.
You decide that perhaps remaining just good friends isn't such a bad idea after all.
Oh.
It is lonely being a Rusalka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned,
Oops.
he's not much company, I'm afraid.
You can
It's
separately
my
ask her
job
name.
to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rusalka is all about.
Didn't we ask her? She just said she's the Rusalka.
I've been a Rusalka for so long. I've forgotten.
Oh.
This lake is surrounded on three sides by steep mountains. To the southwest it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water.
Swamp things.
The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath.
Are you dead?
Kinda sounds like my job description, doesn't it? Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I am, so be careful out there. I stay far away from them. They crawled into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me the creeps.
Do they like flowers too?
I don't know much about the forest. I can't leave my lake, so I don't get around there much.
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
I don't really know. I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake.
What'd she say
It's
about
my
this?
job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rusalka is all about.
It's my thing. It's what I do.
I think I remember the town. I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much about it.
Yeah, she's just stuck in this pose. She's actually a statue. So...
You tell the Rusalka about some of your previous adventures.
Gee, you've done a lot to get rid of monsters and things. You don't think I'm some kind of monster, do you? I mean, just because I'm undead and drown people, you don't think I'm
Oh, she's
bad.
undead.
Gazing intently at the lake woman, you sensuously waggle the fingers of your right hand beside your nose. Then you delicately and suggestively rub your belly with your left hand. The Rusalka says, "Oh yes, that's what I want too. Come to me and we'll rub noses and bellies together forever."
But that's what she said when she was trying to drown us.
Please, come visit me again sometime. It's nice to have a friend to talk
The
to.
thief sign? This is the thief sign.
I think somehow the text got turned off.
Oh. I was wondering if it just didn't show it the second time. Oh, it did get turned off. Was that
You don't
anything
have any
related to the
rations.
crash?
You better get some food.
We need to eat. $44 what? Oh, we were given directions to the town, and I forget.
It was due north from where we were, so it should be a
Yeah.
little bit east and then north.
Yeah. Can we go this way?
I don't think so.
Hmm. Oh, this way. I forgot that we... Let's get more flowers.
doesn't-
No, we can't.
You get in some climbing practice, but you really
Oh.
can't see any more from up the tree than from the ground. In fact, you get in some...
Oh. It's like fiddlehead ferns.
You grab a...
We're going to accidentally pick up a
It
lot of
does-
rocks. Up. Eh. Oh, I'm just noticing the things down there. Bow, bow, bow.
There is absolutely nothing... The cute, innocent, well, maybe not exactly, little bunny
Oh, a rabbit needs to eat. Pumpkins.
Some beautiful giant pumpkins are growing in the field. You've never been very good at making pumpkin pie. This is not a good place to...
I want to carve them.
The villagers have erected a scarecrow to keep birds away from the newly harvested corn.
There's corn.
You take an ear of the corn and put it away in your pack.
Why is there corn?
You have
There's
enough.
always corn.
Can we eat it?
You nibble some corn.
We can.
You nibble.
No, 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 no.
You nibble.
It's corn. We might make some pumpkin pie today? Like tonight?
Curved staff has a very organic look to it. Its curves seem somehow feminine. You can feel a sense of magical power radiating all around it.
All natural, non-GMO.
The
Organic
staff feels warm and
staff.
almost alive in your hand. You hear an eerie voice in your head.
This I must first do. The sacrifice of life for one of love.
You find yourself letting go of the staff very quickly.
The staff and the stone?
No one... You hear...
My destiny is not yet fulfilled.
To the north you can see the buildings of the town. It looks a little like Spielberg, yet also very different in some undefinable way. You'll have to go up to the building.
You know what I want to do.
You! How did you get here? Why are you here? Few strangers come to Mordavia. I am the Burgomaster. It is my job to know everyone and everything
The
that goes
Burgermaster.
on here.
The Burgomaster stares at you suspiciously. You tell the Burgomaster about how you came here.
Do you expect me to believe such a story? That you could walk out of that cave alive? That the cave would be open? Tell me no more lies.
Tell you sweet little lies.
You put your thumb on your nose and wiggle your fingers while rubbing the other hand on your belly.
Idiot! We need no more fools around here. Go away! Leave here quickly. Go, and soon.
I'm coming in.
Are you just sightseeing or casing my place?
Oh, it's happening again? Oh, it is happening again. It went a while.
It's been a long time.
Did I break it? I think I did this last time.
Either
Like-
that, or you're very good at staying very still. Well,
And
also,
I'm Canadian.
well, yes, I was gonna say it. I get to be the one to make the joke about being Canadian.
Yeah, the camera driver should be fine. Yeah, it's not. It's like completely botched now. Like it's not working. Can I? I can't even open the settings now, can I? I can't even open the settings. What the heck? Hang on 1 second. Hmm. I think it's botched for the night. I have to like restart or something. I don't know. All right. I've tried both, Mina. It's set. I usually have it on 60 hertz, but I tried that. Yeah, I've tried basically every setting available in the settings.
The old Adventurers Guild is at the north end of town. It has been abandoned for many years, since we have not had many adventurers who could cross the swamp. Seeing as you are supposed to be an adventurer, here, have a key to the guild door. Perhaps you can find something of use there.
He gave us a key?
To the northwest of
Nice.
town is Castle Borgov. It used to be owned by the
Nice.
Borgov boyars of Mordavia, but the last Borgov died years back, and no one came to take his place. Some strangers moved in some years back, but they have had nothing to do with the town, and we have had nothing to do with them. The old road from town used to meet with the road from the castle and head south to the pass. The heavy rains not only created the swamp, but caused so much plant growth you can't see the road anymore. The swamp is a dangerous and foul place. They say that all who ever were buried beneath the earth there now reach up to drag the living to their deaths. I have seen for myself that this is true. Stay far from the swamp if you value your safety. There are other things in Mordavia to see and do, but I am not a tour guide here. Go off and see for yourself, but be careful. The gates of the town are locked at night,
Get this.
so be sure to return before it gets dark.
It's like,
It's dangerous to be out after sunset.
I'm fixing the camera now.
Yeah, I'm watching. I love this music. Yeah, Mina, this is a different kind of. This is like an encoding problem. The fact that it's introducing stuff like white lines, that sort of thing. What you're reading about is talking about strobing, the issue where the shutter speed doesn't align with the frequency of the lights. So if, for example, it's on main house lines or something, it's on 60 hertz, but out of sequence, like out of phase with it, or that kind of thing. It looks like either like a very light flicker or a horizontal line that slowly sweeps through the video. It's a thing that can definitely still go wrong, but it's nothing to do with what he's having go wrong.
Okay, well, make this a little bigger. I mean, I can zoom in the camera a little bit here. There we go.
So how much radiation was involved the last time you were dealing with those micro CT stuff?
I mean, it's X-rays.
So like, is it possible that one of the ants may have survived and or followed you?
Nah, couldn't be.
Okay.
Why do you
just,
ask?
No reason. Just keep looking forward and stay calm. Enjoy the game.
Okay.
Everyone in Mordavia minds his own business and does not go looking for trouble. You obviously do not fit in well here.
He's fun.
Keys.
The Burgomaster was very fond of wild boar hunting in his youth. He still keeps a rack of spears in case any wild boars should wander into his office.
$40 to $50
A
wild
magnificent
hogs.
shield, flanked by 2 great axes, is the office's sole decoration. The Burgomeister's chair is large and impressive. The desk is a massive oak affair. In such a small village, only 1 jail cell is needed.
Just searching your desk.
Burgomeister.
Just searching your bedroom.
That's a bad idea with the...
I guess we could say goodbye.
So, what are you up to today? Never have I heard such wild stories before. I am supposed to believe that a prince of Shapir stands before me? You do not look like anything other than a teller of tales to me.
You think about making the thief sign.
Stay out of trouble if you have any brains.
Who told you I have brains?
Stay out of trouble and other people's business, and you and I will get along with one another. Otherwise, you will get me angry. I'm sure you don't want to make me angry, do you?
From the sign reading Burgomeister's office, you cleverly deduce that the Burgomeister works here. It's been years since you studied Mordavian, but you think that Burgomeister might be the word for mayor, or perhaps sheriff. The sign reads General Store. You wonder how much of a commission the salespeople get. The sign simply reads Inn. Guess that means you should go in. This general store is
Meow.
cheery and well lit, thanks to the warm hearth. The first things that you notice are the cats. They seem to be everywhere. Then you see the shopkeeper, sitting on her rocking chair as she knits. She's a very, sturdy-looking woman.
So, you're the stranger in town. I've heard all about you already. Yeah, polite, aren't you? And manners are as manners do, as my husband used to say. We'll see. You can call me Olga. Mrs. Stovich is too formal after all. We don't welcome strangers here. They bring nothing but trouble. All the same, it's good to see a new face again.
The shopkeeper looks concerned when you make the thief sign.
I am sorry, but I don't have any medication for epileptics. Maybe Dr. Cranium could help you.
He doesn't sound like a Frankenstein.
What?
Frankenstein. Oh, we should buy some rations. If we can.
Fancy looking rations.
There's a burger. 18 kopecks. Oh, we can't afford the... Can we afford that?
Kopecks are like the commons.
Okay. Buy. Oh, it is buying. It's just...
Yeah.
First,
What a weird interface.
I just think we're good for now.
It's probably plenty. Should we buy anything else?
I honestly don't know what almost everything else here is for.
You could probably cook with this. You could probably bake a pie with this.
Like, I'm assuming the oil is for hinges, since we're not thieving, shouldn't matter. Unless it's for something else,
you
in which
attempt
case it
to have
should.
a meaningful dialogue with the cat. It says, meow.
Meow.
It doesn't say much. You attempt to have a meaningful dialogue with the cat. It says, meow.
Meow.
You attempt to...
Oh.
Let me see, what could you use? Well, besides my regular items like brooms and pens, I really don't have anything else for adventurers like yourself. Now, I do have some lovely sandwiches you can use for rations. And garlic. Of course you'll need garlic. I've also got some oil you can use to keep the weapons and armor from rusting.
Oh.
And if you like sweets, I've got some yummy homemade
Weapons and armor.
Although the garlic-flavored ones have all been purchased by now. I'll have to make some more. Oh, and a shopping bag to carry things in. I have a couple of those left.
Paper or plastic?
3 twists of candy
Plastic.
will cost you just 5 kopecks. The kids love him. Oh, now garlic is a must-have item. It's just 25 kopecks for a bulb, and it will add flavor to any food.
Storekeeper looks around nervously for a moment, then continues.
You know, some say garlic also has medicinal and protective properties.
Did you know if you rub it on your toes, you'll taste it in your mouth?
No, and I still don't know that.
You do now.
My husband
No, I don't.
always said I make the most interesting
I've never
sandwiches
tried it, but
here.
it's supposed to be a
They're
thing.
very good for you, and I only charge 50 kopecks each for them.
I have some garlic. Maybe I'll try it tonight.
The shopping bag costs 50 kopecks. It is very useful for carrying your purchases or other large things. A flask of household oil will cost you 100 kopecks. It's good for door streaks and can also be used to loosen up rusty wagon wheels.
Onions to lower a fever?
I can sell you a very nice large pie pan for 250 kopecks. Oh my, I've always admired the men who can cook. You can purchase the hen broom for 350 kopecks. I'm sure you'll really clean up with it. What would you like to know about?
Everything. Tell me everything.
Yeah, Bella's a good woman. She's the one who really runs the inn. Her husband just gives orders. Someday she'll give Yuri a piece of her mind, and good for her. The things she puts up with. Bella, she was a pretty woman not long ago. Was not called Bella for nothing. Losing her only child really aged her. What a tragedy.
I hope she doesn't give us spyware. We're already having camera flicker issues.
Yeah, Bella.
That's the one we just did.
The castle north of town was abandoned for many years. Then, some strangers moved in 4 years ago.
The Burbs?
No one knows what goes on there now. But it won't be for the good, I'll tell you.
I think I watched that again within like the last year.
Werewolves are
Oh, nice.
monsters, no question about it. They change into wolves at night, eating anyone they can get. Nothing can kill a werewolf but silver or magic. So you be careful out in the woods at night, you hear me? The gypsy camp is not at all that far from here. That is a bad place, and you'd better have nothing to do with it. It is dangerous and should have been torn down long ago. Many a stranger never came back after asking questions about it, so don't let your curiosity be the death of you. Yeah, my husband and myself had run this shop for many, many years. My husband passed on now, but I keep it just the way he liked it. A well-run shop is a busy shop, he always used to say. Not very busy anymore, what with the swamp. But I try to keep it going the best I can. Mostly housewares, but a few items that might interest you.
This used to be a knitting basket.
Oh, I didn't
but
see that,
now
Kitty.
seems to have become a cat basket. Amazing how that tends to happen. Don't do that. You're likely to become a basket case. Don't do...
I want to pet the cat.
Careful. The cats may explode if you touch them. They're
What?
perfectly content where they are.
The
Careful.
exploding kind.
Cats may explode. You warm your hands by the fire. It feels cozy and nice.
Please, don't handle the merchandise.
I think the exit may be to the left.
Goodbye. Or, as my dear departed Boris used to say, may the winds blow fair at your back.
That didn't... You've entered a small but nicely furnished country inn. Stairs lead up to the guest bedrooms. The floor is covered with sawdust and peanut shells. A barrel contains the few shells that manage to land in it. The innkeeper stares at you with an expression of fear and astonishment. It is several seconds before he speaks.
This is the Hotel Mordavia. Rooms here are 15 kopecks for room and board. Pay for 1 week in advance. Your room will be the first room at the top of the stairs. When you want food in the morning or evening, just sit down over there by the door.
Pay
What's
the
this
innkeeper for your
piece
room
called?
and board.
Thank you
What was
for
that?
your payment.
The music.
I don't know.
But
it's nice.
You better not do that. Your hand might get stepped on by an elephant.
What?
If you go for the peanuts, an elephant will step on your hand. It's
No.
perfectly rational.
I am Hans. Pleasure's all yours. I'm a farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm
Jack
telling
Nicholson?
you, Igor's death must be avenged. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ivan, an elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so business has kind of fallen off a tad.
Is everybody Jack Nicholson?
No, so the second one was a bug that's part of the original game as well. Well, obviously, where it's playing the sound clip for a completely different line.
I am
This guy,
Hans.
that guy's
Pleasure's
gonna have
all
a
yours.
different
I'm a
voice.
farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ivan, an elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so
I know.
business has kind of
Hilarious.
fallen off a tad.
Wait, where's that line supposed to be?
Much, much, much later.
Spoilers.
I am Hans. Pleasure's all yours. I'm a farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
But wait till you
Pleased
hear
to
his
meet
actual
you.
voice.
I'm Ivan, an elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so business has kind of fallen off a tad.
So it's all
Also,
the
you
same
notice-
voice actor, right?
Well, not for this guy when you actually hear him, but also you'll notice that they never actually read the lines for these three. Even with that bug aside.
I like the voice.
Guys, is it just me or is Mordavia a wonderful
love this
place?
Mhm.
Oh, are you kidding? It's the greatest. There's many places to go, things to see. Are you kidding?
Right. Let's not forget that scenic cemetery to the east of town.
Everyone here's nothing but grins. Real friendly.
Yeah, except we don't know you. We don't like strangers.
Or anyone else that's weird and doesn't belong.
They really improvised.
Yeah.
Rumors. You talking to me? What rumors?
Oh, there are no rumors here.
Like how he's running
Unless you
Dangerfield,
count
because
the
why
rumor
not?
that the castle is owned by...
Horse patootie. There are no rumors in Mordavia to speak of. The town of Mordavia is a quiet place.
Filled with friendly, joyful, stinky people.
Horse patootie.
Well, I'm not so sure about the friendly part. We tend to be very suspicious of strangers like you.
Yeah, well anyway, the town
Welcome
is
to
filled
Jack
with
in the
joyful and
Box.
stinky people.
Yeah, happy, joyful, and stinky people.
Well, I wouldn't call us particularly joyful. As a matter of fact, most of us are pretty glum.
Oh, very well, all right then. Mordavia is filled with people, you know, stinky ones.
Yeah, many stinky people.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it many. There actually aren't very many of us around here.
Oh, forget it. Well, at least he stinks.
Not that I've been
Stare
looking
at you
forward
in
to that
astonishment.
part, but I may have started quoting those lines to Ashley a few days ago, knowing full well she would have no idea why I was spontaneously talking about joyful, stinky people.
You say you are a hero. Well, we will judge you here by your actions rather than your words.
Actions like this?
You adopt the traditional thief-sign position, wiggling the fingers of your right hand and rubbing your belly with your left hand. No one seems particular.
Magic is a very dangerous thing. We do not trust those who use or are used by magic. Make certain you do not give us any more cause for alarm. The first door at the top of the stairs leads to your room. My wife will serve you supper in the evening. I am Hans. Pleasure's all yours. I'm a farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ivan, an elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so business has kind of fallen off a tad.
Okay, okay. This is the last time.
We should talk to the innkeeper dude.
This guy?
Yeah.
I guess we didn't.
The Hotel Mordavia has been in my family for generations. It is the only place to be when darkness falls at night. Everything else is closed, and even we lock the doors. You must knock if you wish to come in. My name is Yuri Markarov. My wife's name is Bella. We are the owners of this inn.
Goof.
If you climb the stairs, your room is the first door on the right. The doors of the inn close before nightfall, so make sure you are always back before sunset. Make certain you are back in town before dusk. The gates of the town will close solidly to keep out any dangers.
Are you making him eat it now?
The Burgomeister is the mayor of the town. You will be wise to listen to what he says and stay out of trouble. There is not much
Oh, I
for
thought there was
sale
no
at the
line
shop
there.
next door, but you may find something you need there. The monastery is to the north of here. It has been abandoned for many, many years, but it has a bad reputation. No one in town will go near it, and if you have any sense, neither will you. There are many ill things that roam this valley by night. Make certain that you never have to meet them. Never venture into the forest by night.
So be at the inn before nightfall. Don't go out in the forest at night.
I mean, we're totally gonna be in the forest at night sometimes.
It's too dangerous.
Oh, not that one. Okay.
Oh.
Still a lot of daylight.
Tusk, Tusk. You mustn't be so boring, you know.
First door, right?
You unlock the door to your room.
Just
You
garlic.
light the cat.
I like how you can like
Trying to be a
buy. You can buy garlic, but you can't just like take
that
some.
Yeah.
Trying to be a
Why is there so much garlic?
Can you open the window or not? It doesn't matter. You can find it later. look like you can.
What? And let the vampires in?
Townspeople have a poor opinion of people whom they see climbing out of windows and over roofs.
I wonder if we can get in at night?
Maybe.
Huh. I definitely did not read that right.
What?
What's the current save called?
Checked in?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I did not read that right.
What do you think it said?
It doesn't matter. I mean, did it say checked in? Did it say Sharknado? It could have said anything.
Nobody answers your knock.
The text is really small on this part. Like, the game text is fine. It's just the save text is small.
You hear the sound of silence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
As you start to open the door, you realize that this is the innkeeper's room. You quickly close it again before you get caught. The water is especially wet this time of year.
Is water wet?
As you enter the northern part of the town, you hear the sound of a chisel chipping away at a stone block. A man is carving gravestones at one end of the street. Your attention quickly moves from the stone carver to the ominous Gothic building in the center of the street. There is definitely something not right about this structure. A sense of great danger and hunger comes from near the door of the massive stone building. From the hump on his back to his twisted body, this is either the Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Is it Igor?
a mad scientist lab assistant, a gravedigger, or an Elvis impersonator. That's Igor's current tombstone.
It's Igor.
masterpiece. He's been having trouble.
Okay,
keeping
spoilers,
his head
Igor
above
dies.
business lately.
So I'm telling you, Igor's death has to be avenged.
Igor, hit it with hammer.
Should we tell him he's gonna die?
Igor. Just Igor. Building was Adventurers Guild. No adventurers, no guild.
What is this voice?
Town Mordavia. This north part of town.
This north part of town.
Oh, this day job. Also work graveyard shift. Little graveyard humor there. Igor dig graves in cemetery. Igor put dead person in grave. Igor cover dead person with dirt. Igor put headstone on grave. Oh, plenty job security around here. Business is piling up. Little graveyard humor there. Again.
I forgot how much I love Igor.
Igor the Frog here.
Oh, Igor not hear rumors. Igor not no stranger.
No, he sounds
in
more like
town. Igor not
Fozzie
no
Bear.
doctor make strange things and laugh.
Yeah.
Igor not no funny man and in not funny. Igor not know many things. Igor not hear many things. Bad building. No go there. Bad, bad, bad.
Always forget to greet
The
people.
headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work. You make the peculiar motions of the thief sign to Igor.
You make fun of Igor or what?
We should go to the left building
This
first.
weather-beaten boarded-up door once sported a painted sign, but you can no longer read it. It's completely silent beyond the door. You unlock the door using the key the Burgomeister gave you.
I have no recollection of what this looks like inside.
Do 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 do.
A large ewer, or maybe it's Mia, lies on the table. It was probably used to splash water on overheated athletes. It has a crack in the bottom and isn't useful for much of anything anymore.
I have a crack at the bottom. I'm not useful for much anything anymore.
You are you to do. This is a slightly smaller ewer, what you might call a min ewer.
Ew.
Jeez.
There are a number of books on the shelf, including Hero Magazine's Golden Guild Guide to Mordavia, Flora, Fauna, and Folklore. There is an empty picture frame above the bookshelf. Either somebody thought the wall itself was a piece of art, or a thief has been at work here. The painting shows a proud-looking adventurer standing on an obviously defeated dragon. It might have had more impact if the dragon wasn't just as obviously winking. The plaque says, "Wish you were here in Silmeria, Dunstan." A finely crafted sword rests within this case, but there doesn't seem to be a door or any way to open the case.
Break it.
A plaque reads, "Break glass in emergency."
I mean, we do need a sword.
Portrait of an adventurer long gone hangs on the wall here. A small plaque at the base reads, "Piotr,
Piotr.
Paladin." The case looks totally solid, as if it was constructed around the sword. A plaque reads, "Break glass in emergency only."
We should save. I don't know if we're supposed to grab that or not. Or if we can, for that matter. So what's our honor before we try this?
Right.
It's like 200 or...
Oops. 200. See if we can force it
Are
open.
you kidding? You have trouble forcing a mayonnaise jar open, let alone a heavy case. You'll need to build up your strength before you can get through. You break open the front of the case. Avoiding the broken glass, you pull out the sword. It looks like a fine quality weapon.
I wouldn't expect it to be dishonorable. It's like run down.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
but I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we
So, neat, we have a better sword.
What happened to our old sword?
I think we just threw it away.
We could dual wield.
This is
Have
a
we signed
long,
the book yet?
sturdy-looking rope with
Not
a
yet.
grapnel hook attached to one end.
Oh.
A grapnel hook?
Oh, I did not see that
Pick
there.
up the rope and grapnel set and tie it onto your...
Is that a word? Grapnel?
Yes. It's not a common word. It's the same thing as a grappling hook.
Yeah. Grapnel.
I've only ever seen the word grapnel, honestly, in video games, but it's very common in them.
Grapnel. I guess something has to rhyme with shrapnel. No, shrapnel
Fair
sounds
point.
made up.
Some round metal weights lie neatly
Okay, now
stacked
it
on the
does.
floor. I better hope Dr. Cranium doesn't see them.
All words are made
He'd
up.
probably invent the cannon and upset the balance of power.
We need some balls.
Any more weight might strain your muscles. Try...
Huh. How do we see
See what?
how much weight we can hold?
Oh, probably on your stats, but that's not what it was talking about.
Wait, can we grapnel that?
A large ring is securely attached to the ceiling.
Let's sign the book first.
You read in the adventurer's log about some of the exploits of past adventurers in Mordavia. Prominent among them is the story of Piotr and the Dark One's cult. Near the end of the book, Piotr tells how he led the armies against the Chernovi cult outside the Dark One's
Chernobyl?
cave. The fighters were trained soldiers, but the cult members fought like madmen. Suddenly, the cult members changed their forms and became grotesque monsters. Many of the soldiers panicked and ran. The battle was nearly lost. Then Piotr heard the voice of Irana. "By all my will, I banish you to..." The voice was cut off. The cult members screamed and ran. Piotr entered the cave and searched for some sign of life. All he could find were the grotesque remains of cult members. The only sign of Irana was her magical staff lying on the ground. Piotr picked it up and left the cave, knowing that Irana was beyond his help.
So is the staff on the stone
Piotr
around
then
stuff?
tells how he brought the staff back to town and placed it in the town square. A garden of flowers instantly sprang up around it. Near the end of the book, Piotr tells that he was going to seek out the rituals of the Dark One and destroy them. There are no later entries. That would be a lot easier if the desk had a drawer.
Well, you gave me the option, so.
You sign your name into the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. It's almost become a habit by now.
Alright, let's look at these buckets.
This is either some sort of diabolical device or an exercise machine. Come to think of it, exercise machines are diabolical devices. It's a rare example of the deadly Moldavian moose, distinguishable by its long, fang-like canines. Someone has strung garlic around its neck, probably in hopes that it will stay on the wall. Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Yep.
That was good climbing practice, but you haven't quite got it yet. Keep trying.
I thought that would open the door.
What door?
It is said
I
that
thought there was
man's
like a
reach
hatch
should
up there.
exceed his grasp.
An attic.
That's certainly true of what...
But I guess not.
Yeah, it's just for climbing practice.
Okay.
Which book do you want to read?
Hero.
As you scan through Hero, the Journal of General Job Adjusting, you find quite a bit of information that might be useful here. There are a series of articles about the land of Moldavia. The town originally grew up around Castle Borgov. The Borgovs were the boyars, or local noblemen, assigned the role of guarding the area from invaders. The chapter on fauna describes a number of interesting creatures. The Necrotor is a vicious carnivore with big, sharp teeth.
Necrotor.
Some of the other monsters sound even more horrific. In the forest lives the Lishi, a creature known for playing practical jokes on travelers.
Oh, that's a
playing
real
riddle games,
creature.
which can
Or
also be helpful to those
cryptid.
it likes. You learn about the
mythical
result,
creature.
the spirit of a murdered unmarried woman. Such spirits are said to inhabit lakes and rivers. They try to avenge themselves by drowning any man foolish enough to approach them. You could really learn a lot by reading this magazine thoroughly, instead of just browsing through it. Isn't it nice that we included a complete copy in your game box?
What game box?
The book turns out to be an advertising brochure. It says, "I, Dr. Cranium, predict that someday one of my descendants will become the subject of a major computer game. The Castle of Dr. Brain from Sierra Online." Jeez, how cheesy can you get? The book is all about using spells in unusual and creative ways.
We should play that.
Such as calming a fire, using alternate flame and frost spells to make something brittle and break, and so on. You pick up a number of useful tips which will improve your spellcasting.
Talk Fu?
This book teaches the ancient Oriental art of Talk Fu. How to overcome opponents by attacking them with the unpronounceable names of martial arts forms and confusing them with fortune cookie wisdom. You get lost somewhere between karate and kokusuru. This book teaches you how to use the stair-stepper to build strong leg muscles and talks about the importance of whole body development. It says to build up your strength gradually by adding weights to the baskets. Which...
Whoops. I'm gonna take a book.
Hey, this is...
Move.
Nice try. But the bookshelf won't budge. If there's a secret passage around here, it's hidden a different way.
This isn't one of those red herrings, is it?
Your legs are too stiff and...
think we're too low in stamina for that.
Yeah. I was wondering if reading a book on it would have helped.
Save, yeah.
It is a thoroughly uninteresting wall. Sort of a wallflower.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
Yeah, we've been warned many times about this place.
Nobody ever listened to Igor.
You got eaten by a hectopus.
A hectopus. Oops. The wrong one.
I'm not complaining.
Oh well. Oh well.
The old man walks with a slumped back and a sad, dejected look in his eyes. He seems to be...
I am Nikolai. Have you seen my Anna? Anna. Have you seen my Anna? I am looking for Anna. Have you seen Anna?
What do you think this guy wants?
His Anna.
You greet the old man.
Good day. Have you seen my Anna?
You put your thumb on your nose and wriggle your fingers while rubbing the other hand on your belly. The old man ignores you. You tell the old...
If you see Anna, tell her I am looking for her.
And who are you?
The sign reads, Dr. Cranium. You wonder what sort of medicine he practices.
He said his name. What was it?
Nikolai.
Nikolai. Okay. You know what this means?
Yes, I do.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
And
Does that
unfortunately,
count?
we changed. Yeah, it absolutely does. It counts. We changed it by increasing the skill level. Normally, it plays a very specific thing the first time you get there.
What?
The Close Encounters of the Third Time tune. The
Oh.
third kind.
Oh.
I didn't know that was going to change it.
This strange device is labeled Transcendental Receiving Animal
It's a
Processing.
trap.
I wonder if that stands for something. Be careful, it might be a trap. The bust's eyes seem to follow you as you walk through the hallway.
It's a trap!
It reminds you of a porthole minus the glass cover. So it's definitely not a glass of port. There's a sign on the door. It says, "Warning, do not open without appropriate precautions." It reminds you of a porthole. The sign says, "This is the key maze." It's a truly impressive, original, multimedia work created out of whitewash and sawdust. It reminds... The sign on the door says, Dr. Cranium's Private Laboratory. Entrance by prior appointment or demonstration of superior intelligence only.
Welcome to the Transcendental Receiving Animal Processor. You can analyze the creature you wish to capture, then apply the proper bait. If the animal is in the immediate vicinity, the trap will catch it for you. If the animal is not in the area, you'll just have to catch it yourself, but at least you'll know what to feed it. So we've seen hawks, we've seen carnivorous bunnies. So you want to identify an animal, right? Yes. Is it bigger than a bread box? Think of an animal.
Yes.
You got one? All right. Is it bigger
Yes.
than a bread box?
Yes.
Right. What's a bread box? Yes. Oh. Is it smaller
Yeah.
than an ant? It has to be a baby ant then?
That actually was what I was thinking. Well, really tiny ants, but yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
It's really good. Yes. Is it black and white and red all over? Sounds like a penguin with sunburn. Is it yellow and does it weigh 500 pounds, have wings, and have an attitude?
See, it's not, but I really want to know what the heck the punchline is.
Then it's a 500-pound canary. So here, kitty kitty.
Yep. Yeah.
Does this go back? Oh, it does go back. Is it gray and wrinkled and lives in a tree? Your elephant is psychologically challenged. Pretend you're a peanut. Oh, like, why it closed anyway? Is it gray, wrinkled, wears a hat, and says only you can prevent savanna fires?
Well, we've seen that in a previous game.
Hmm.
Well, I guess the last one.
Yeah. That's Smokey the elephant. Leave a fire burning and he'll come. Does it bounce? You want an elephant on a pogo stick. Does it dribble? That'd be Kareem Abdul Elephant. That's not even that creative. Wait, did you see that? What was that?
The statue just chewed some gum.
Oh. Oh, that's the end.
I don't know if you noticed, but you had other options there.
There were?
Yep. There was one spot where it let you go back, which means that there was more things to do.
Right.
It was the one for the bouncing.
That's what it was. Try looking in the swamp for an elephant with a pogo stick.
Well, you had another option there then.
I thought that was the end.
No, because it says when it makes an incorrect
Oh,
guess,
right.
you can
It's...
say no.
Yeah, that's right. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. Oh, the Antwerps are back. Feed it avocado. Avocado.
Maybe we can find some free shavakadu.
Luckily, nothing in the hole bites your hand off. Luckily. Sorry, it just... That looks like a likely place for a spare key.
Yeah?
But...
Oh, okay.
That looks... You hear something bouncing around behind the door. A lot of something.
Elephant on a pogo stick? Are these Antwerps?
How interesting. It sounded as though someone knocked on the other side of the door as well, several times.
They're tiny.
Yeah, that's why when we encountered one in an earlier game, I was
Antwerp.
confused.
Fortunately, these are just
they're
baby
babies.
Antwerps, so
The
the attack
bibbies.
wasn't fatal.
Are they just back in there again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We need to get them an avocado.
Fortunately.
Is it hurting us? No, it's not. Okay.
You don't hear anything behind this door. There is no response to it. Behind the door is a sort of rat maze, but it's missing
there's
the
one.
rat, or whatever is supposed to be traversing the maze.
Can we go in there? We haven't ended up in a maze, technically.
Not yet.
You hear mysterious bubbling and sizzling noises. Every once in a while you think you hear someone muttering to himself.
Oh, it's a slide puzzle or something. Rotate. Oh, it's a rotate puzzle. Wait, oh, and move. Okay.
I still say this qualifies as a sliding puzzle, though. Do you agree or no?
I guess. I can see where things go vaguely. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I see. Right, I just messed that up. This is weird. So... green... I did not want to do that. Let's see. There's a blue. There's a couple that are close in color. This should go... this here. No? No, it's that one. Let's move this down here for now. That... is that that? That's not right. That's not right either. The also try lining these up. It looks right. Oh. That. There. Wait. I messed something up. It's so confusing now that red box stays there. I don't know. So I messed something up. That's right. Okay. So these are pretty good. But this has got to go with that. Right? This over here for now. It also could be that it's not oriented the right direction. Hmm. I have to think real hard about what piece is going to move because the selecting is really confusing. How did this go? No, not that. Should be like a little bit of green. No, maybe not. I don't know. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Home.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, Eager's death has to be avenged.
I wonder if there's a picture of this somewhere.
I mean, no.
No. It would help to know the orientation better. So this looks like it's... I don't know what could fit here, so maybe this is like 4 up and down, like these 4. Unless like this would go here somehow.
I'm curious if you for some puzzle end up having to ask me for a hint. Does that count as we need a hint?
I don't know.
Guess I'll have to not ask, so I don't have to figure that out.
Ugh. I guess that doesn't necessarily go there. Stop it. Oh. Wait, did I try that already? There's also... that? No, that can't be right. I just want to get the boxes away so I can see the edges. It's very hard to see. That looks right. So these can't be continuous with this anywhere. Just move these over here for now. I feel like there should be, maybe not, but like this little corner could be like slightly green. And there's another like part of the key there, a key. And then there's that. What does that match up to? And there should be some purple, right?
There should always be purple everywhere.
This purple? That wouldn't work though. I hate this interface. The only thing I can really recognize is just keys. Oh, that looks like it might. Look at that. But that's red and then black? Blue, black? Stop it. Stop. The red piece is over here. It looks like that could work. Does this fit here? No. Yeah. All right, yeah, those fit there like that. All next to each other. I don't know where they go exactly, but stop it. This looks like something there. I am so confused by this interface.
Never give up, never surrender.
I feel like something's missing. Stop it. This matches with that. That looks a little crooked. I don't know. Hmm. Where does this go to? That red thing. Oh, right-clicking rotates. I wish I had known that.
I'd have told you if I knew.
That makes things easier. There's like a little sliver of purple there. Ah.
Aren't you glad we jacked up difficulty to highest?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So have you ever done it on this difficulty?
Oh, I'm sure I did at the time.
What time?
Like, I'm sure I've done it. I remember the characters more than details.
Oh, I think I see something. No. Maybe. No, that's...
I do know what was the really easy way to do this puzzle, though.
What do you mean?
It can be easier, while still being harder.
You can't seem to find a keyhole. You need to...
What, picking the lock?
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh.
I did...
Wow.
Oops. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to see that. But now I know vaguely what I'm looking at. Is that cheating?
Oh, no, it's not cheating. You're supposed to do that.
I mean, I knew about it. I just didn't want to, like, do it with a hint. I wasn't sure if that was, like, a...
But that's what making it easier, is just focusing on the thing in the middle.
I didn't know it was in the middle. That's the thing. I was thinking, could it be a border or... No. If I had known it was a big keyhole, I guess it makes sense in hindsight. Like, it could be a keyhole. That doesn't seem exactly right. There. Aha. Yeah, knowing it's a keyhole makes it a lot easier. Just gotta line up the keys. Not that one. Oops. Huh. So this one's got... Ah, I see. Oh, this isn't quite right. Wait a minute. Like, these look like they line up here, and this... There was a lot of keys. Like, this little bit of blue here means this should go here, right? Oh, I see. That was turned the wrong way. There it is.
Yeah.
Yay.
You've uncovered a keyhole, but you don't have the proper key to open this door. It doesn't.
It's gonna be a Ghostbusters, isn't it?
Ghostbusters?
Oh, never mind.
What do you mean?
Something like I am the gatekeeper, something something
Oh.
keymaster. Nice.
Oh.
You've uncovered. You faintly hear a voice saying, "Don't knock! Come on in!" from beyond the door.
Alright, well. So come back.
Would you like a minor, I guess you could call it a hint?
I guess.
It's not a problem. It's entirely up to you.
Okay.
Look at your inventory more closely.
Oh, we got these keys. But I thought...
What is that tune?
I don't know.
It's something, isn't it?
That didn't do it.
They make you do it again.
You're gonna get so good at this.
Wait, we have the keys, right?
Is that a question?
No. This is over here. No. I'll come back to that. No. There that is. Hang on. Okay. There. Easy
You need
keysy.
to find the key that fits. You've uncovered a keyhole, but you
It said we didn't have the proper
You've
key.
uncovered- you try.
So we don't have the key. I thought that was just for we only had the key to the Adventurers Guild.
Right.
So we need to find the. I thought you were saying we had the key.
I wasn't saying you had the key. I said you should look at your inventory. That's two different things.
I mean, I knew I had that. Like,
Yeah, I know.
all right. I think we've been around most of the town, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't been in here.
This doorway leads to a... No one responds to your knock. The occupants are either The door is... It doesn't... You think about scaling the tree, but decide to practice... Beautiful, out-of-season flowers grow all around the stone monument. The curved staff has a very organic... You pick some flowers and put them away. This isn't San Francisco. You already have...
All right. So we need a key to get into Dr. Cranium's place. Can we... I guess we could go back out and wander. Oh, there's the music. Okay.
There's the Space Quest music for a second there.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. Ah. Oh, hello.
A heavy gate blocks the way to the winding road. Far in the distance, you can see a majestic castle.
Welcome to Moldavia. It's nice to have some fresh blood around here. We so seldom see strangers.
The gatekeeper is a gaunt, tired-looking man with deep-set eyes that stare intelligently at you.
It is so difficult to get past the swamp which blocks the pass to and from the valley. We haven't had a stranger here since the rains created the swamp several years ago. You've obviously done quite a lot for one person. It will be interesting to see what you do around here.
You adopt the traditional no one seems...
I am Boris Stovich.
Wait, wasn't Boris a husband of the cat lady?
This is the castle of the Boyars, the title of the rulers of Moldavia. It once belonged to the Borgov family for generations, but the last Borgov has been dead for many, many years.
I love this game.
I'm not certain who all lives in the castle. I so seldom see anyone from there. There's the master, of course. Then there's the strange foreigner. There's also the master's daughter, I believe, and some rather strange guards. Beyond that, I really can't say. I haven't actually seen the daughter, but I know the master is quite proud of her. The master desires privacy, and I respect that wish. As I always say, the will of the master is the shall of the servant. I wrote that.
You're so clever.
He is an unpleasant sort, with a short beard and moustache, and a funny hat. He is rude when giving orders, and he has the habit of staring at a person and licking his lips. Most unsavory.
Unsavory.
I have only caught glimpses of them occasionally, but I don't think they are quite human. No matter. If a man does a good job, then whether he is a man does not matter. I am the gatekeeper of Borgov Castle. Is it not true that he who guards the gates is the keystone speaker? This is the gate to Borgov Castle. You can see it in the distance behind here. I am here to make certain that only welcome guests may enter through here in the daytime. At night, this gate is guarded by huge necrotaurs, who make certain no one tries to enter without permission. The town of Mordavia is to the east of here. Turn to the east as you leave and continue until your way is blocked by rocks. Then turn north, and you will find the gates of the town.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Thank you. I used to gather flowers for... Oh, that was too many years ago to think about.
The tree doesn't look The cobblestones are mostly covered with dirt. Far in the distance, you can see a grim but majestic castle. This heavy gate blocks access to the castle road. The gate makes you wait.
Farewell, and may you find whatever you seek.
Bye-bye, Darkwing. How did you increase so many stats?
Goodbye, young.
Really good.
Apparently.
You grab a hand.
I clicked the tree. Why did it?
That did.
Okay.
You pick a few of the... Nothing.
I think we've kind of been the full perimeter already. Oh, bunny. Yeah. So I guess we don't get a flaming sword, or am I just not doing it?
The flame doesn't come from you. It comes from the sword. It got left behind.
Oh.
You do have a zap ability.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has a visual effect though. But you can like use it in combat. Oh, neat. During the fight, you can also press the Z key.
The what key?
The Z.
You get in.
Okay.
It's below the ed and said.
There's a said key?
Yeah, right above the Z.
Like
beside the dead.
SED.
The majestic mountains in the background provide a beautiful contrast to the grim gravestones and crypts of the cemetery.
How did you spell that?
This gravestone is marked.
Spelled it good.
No effort could Elissa save. She passed into a watery grave. Her body was lost. Only her memory remains. Here lies Janos, faithful forever to his lost true love, laid beside her empty grave. An inscription on the door says, House of Ligeia Poe. May she rest forever. The inscription on this headstone reads, Michael Med bumped his head in another man's bed. Now he's dead. Rest in peace. This headstone reads, On a dare, Pasha Sperry spent the night in the cemetery. Something gave him such a fright that now he sleeps here every night. 2 spare coffins await their customers here. Apparently Igor has finally managed to get ahead of business. A heavy stone door seals off the Borgov family crypt. A relief carving on the door shows the crest of the House of Borgov. Arkin Tenor walked at night. Arkin saw his final sight. Now the question seems to be, what in the world did Tenor see?
Tennessee?
Here lies the body of Carrie Nation, who answered a vampire's invitation. Now there's cause for lamentation. It was a fatal recreation. Here lies the spirit of Barney Blue. To his lover was untrue. So she knew just what to do. Fixed herself some Barney stew. A fresh grave has recently been opened here. No hurry. They'll put you in one of those in good time.
Oh.
Great Scott, that rotting corpse sure gave you a fright. Fortunately, it was just a dead body, not some sort of horrible undead creature. Those only come out at night.
That's how crypts work, right? They have the bodies propped against the door.
Mm-hmm.
You examine the door closely. It's massive and well made. A large lock secures the door.
Borgov.
Above the door is an intricate crest with the single word, Borgov.
Borgov.
So you have to get... Hey, Anvil. You get a blue and an orange and a red and a green and an oranger and a violet. Oranger is a color. It's like orange, but more.
Beyond the door.
Oranger.
You apply your shoulder to the crypt door with a mighty heave. It won't budge. That's one heavy door.
We're somehow smarter. I guess because we did some reading.
The grave.
Yeah, reading good.
Learning is fun.
Oh. Oh.
The inscription on this headstone reads, The gravestone is cold to the touch. That didn't do any. That didn't do any. That didn't do any.
What are we trying to do?
Are we?
Inspecting the cemetery.
Oh, Arvel's asking. Okay.
Ah!
How is Anvil?
Getting some Zydrate.
Did someone mention a little glass vial? I'm really bad remembering more than like 11 seconds ago.
You are...
Oh, nice. What'd you have?
The sun is setting. I think we've been all around town, right?
The town itself, yes.
Yeah. So we need to find a key. Is this a doorbell? Oh, it's that. Okay. Get Zydrate from
Oh,
dead people.
I somehow forgot that detail.
Luckily... Sorry, it just doesn't...
Oh, nice.
It doesn't...
I've never actually made meatloaf.
It doesn't...
AJ.
AJ. Made Meatloaf do what?
Come into existence where none had existed before.
It doesn't say much. It doesn't...
There's like no hidden key somewhere, is there?
That...
Were you looking for something in particular?
Yeah. A key.
What do you want from me this time?
Nothing new.
The problem with adventurers guilds is that they attract adventurers.
The spears are too
Try to avoid getting it.
At least one of those is a halberd.
You straighten...
This one?
Yeah. I don't think you use a halberd against a boar unless you're in a really bad mood.
Use a halberd.
Ah, well now, what news do you have?
Think about what you did.
If there's anywhere that we could use a hand broom to like see something. If it's dusty. Can't think of a use for any of these things quite yet.
Careful. The cats may explode if you touch them.
As my husband used to say, come back again, son.
So she said her husband's name is Boris, didn't she? And there's a guy named Boris at the gate. She also said her husband is dead.
And her name is Stovich, but I mean, that could be any Boris Stovich.
Can we tell her or ask her about that?
Hello. You haven't been eaten yet. We'll see how long you like.
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Moldavia.
And be sure and keep me informed. I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone.
I guess there isn't really a husband.
Yeah, my sad departed husband. His name was Boris. Gone 3 years now. He was such a good man.
What if I told you?
Can you click on yourself now?
Oh.
You tell Olga
Did
that
not see
the
that.
gatekeeper's name is Boris Stovich and ask if they're related.
Aha! So that's where the so-and-so went. Huh? Tell him he's a rotten no goodnik.
That's it? Should we go back and tell him he's a rotten no good Nick?
I mean, maybe later.
As my husband used to say, come back again.
The door is locked and probably barred.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Somebody might see you during...
It's still daytime.
Interesting. So we're in that little cusp of it's not quite night,
You
but
hear
not quite
movement
day.
on the other side of the door.
Oh.
After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and
not have
unlocking
occurred
the
to me.
bolts on the other side of
To
the door.
knock.
No. Well, door's closed. Better break in.
The inhabitants
Have you
of the
considered
inn eye you
knocking?
suspiciously. You get the feeling that you're not particularly welcome here.
You know, we don't get many strangers here, now that the pass outside's been cut off.
He's right. We don't trust ones who come here by unknown means.
Yeah, particularly strangers we don't know.
We tend to be kinda suspicious of strangers, and I think I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah, that's why we made the sign that says strangers are unwelcome and unwanted.
Right. And in our own subtle way, we try to get across the fact that we don't like them very much.
Strangers bring bad luck.
Strangers bring trouble.
Actually, the last stranger brought a jester's hat and a staff, but I still don't trust him.
Anything else you want to know, stranger? You know, there's another stranger in town besides you.
Oh, and let me tell you, he is very strange, okay?
Strange.
Heck?
The dude ain't even human.
What?
No one knows how he got here or why he came.
No one knows where he goes during the day, or who he's trying to meet, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he tells jokes.
No respect.
At least I think he does.
Yeah, he says he's a real jester.
He dresses like Sonny Bono.
And he acts like a gnome.
What?
He is a gnome, Einstein.
How do I not know who this character is?
I wanted to talk to them again about their names.
The
Who's
town
not here
of
anymore?
Moldavia is a very safe place to be, gotta tell you.
Oh yeah, you got nothing to fear within the walls of the town.
I feel like you're gonna say something that
Other than
contradicts
the
this.
Old monastery.
Wait, we already heard this stuff, right?
Yeah, the old monastery. As long as you don't venture into the old monastery, you'll be safe as milk in this town.
Yeah, as long as you don't even think of getting near the old monastery, you're gonna be okay.
Oh, this is live action.
Did I
Arlo.
mention the monastery door?
Oh, yeah, right. The monastery door. Look, as long as you don't go near the monastery door.
In fact, nowhere near the monastery. Don't even think about it.
You'll be perfectly safe in the town of Mordavia.
How are they doing?
Hey, look. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, we're okay. We've been tested.
For what?
Well, to tell you the truth, I do feel a cold sore coming on.
Hey, Mordavian nights are dangerous.
Oh, he's right, you know.
Dangerous.
Nobody goes out at night, except my girlfriend, but she's working.
Her and a few ghosts, and revenants, a wraith, and vampire or two.
Hold it, put it in part. There are no vampires in Mordavia.
Vampires in Moldavia. Whoever heard of such nonsense?
I hate to burst your bubble, but my Uncle Fred was bitten by a vampire once.
Your Uncle Fred's alive and well and retired till Silmaria. Hello?
Yeah, I know him. He sends you a postcard every harvest time saying, "Where's my $20?"
Well, he had a miraculous recovery.
Garlic is our national vegetable. We all love garlic around here, don't we, my friends?
Of course. Hey, everyone loves garlic.
Yeah, it's stinky. It's our country's flower.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
care
stinky.
much for garlic.
I don't remember asking.
Is the stouter one the one that's Hans?
Hans? Oh, their names? I don't remember the names.
Let me assume so.
My wife prepares and serves 2 hearty meals a day. I am sure you will find them satisfying. Just sit down in the chair by the door, and Bella will be happy to serve you.
This chair?
Yeah, because he sounds like Boris.
You get a fine
Wow.
meal of roast lamb garnished with red cabbage. Oh, and liberally flavored with garlic. You pick at your plate in search of any leftover garlic. You straighten out your jacket and retie your...
So I guess the jester must be in one of the other rooms? It's really bothering me that I have no recollection of him at all.
The room is total. There is no response. Whoever...
Okay.
Your chandelier swinging days are over. You unlock the door to your room and... The townspeople have a poor opinion of... That did...
Why does it look like it ought to open?
You light the lamp.
Oh, neat.
Light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat.
Light the lamp, not the rat?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. So it's not night yet. Okay.
Night night. Bernie referenced that like a couple weeks ago, and I picked up on it.
I
So-
do not remember this.
It's from Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, I don't remember. No, I think I have seen the whole thing, but only like the first time
You've never
somewhat
seen so
recently.
many
I
locks
think
and buttons.
It is very dangerous in Mordavia at night. If you
Oh.
wish to return later this evening, just knock on the door.
Oh,
If you do not
it's
make
not
it back by the
closed. It's
closing
just
of the
locked.
inn, may you rest in peace.
So what else is there to do?
Well, we could try figuring out Dr. Cranium.
Yeah, but we need a key. Oh, we just saved. Okay, it's fine. Are these getting longer? I don't remember. That one. Oh, shit. That one. Skipped one. That, yeah. I mean, this is kind of a key. It's like a dichotomous key. Oh wait, is it different now?
Oh, since we've solved it, now it just has a bunch of goofy stuff.
Oh, it's okay. It's an ant. Yes, actually. Banana slug. Yeah, this is a dichotomous key. I don't want to go through all of those.
It looks too dangerous. It does.
Let me know if you like a suggestion.
Behind the door is a sort of rat maze, but
We need an avocado.
oh, fortunately, these are just... Sorry, it just doesn't... Luckily. 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 It does... It does... It does... It doesn't... It does...
It doesn't. Where would a key be?
It doesn't... The sign on the door says, Dr. Cranium's private laboratory. Entrance by prior appointment. The sign says...
Oh, wait.
The sign says...
The key maze. But when you try to go in there, the door just closes in your face.
Behind the door is a sort of rat maze, but it's missing the rat, or whatever is supposed to be traversing the maze.
Huh? Wait.
It doesn't. The Antwerp has a...
Can we pick one of those up? Talk to it? Eh. So we need an avocado to catch one of those?
Is that a question?
Well, I mean, that's what the game said.
That didn't...
That is what the game said.
Can we buy an avocado?
Is that it?
The general store... That...
Oh.
You hear movement. Up.
So the Antwerp is the rat. I'm just confused because I thought we would there's a maze there. You would just walk into it.
Unlock the...
It's a human-sized. It's a human-sized door, though. I don't know.
You awaken...
I just noticed Malcolm.
I don't remember seeing.
Breakfast.
Yeah. I don't.
You remember seeing
an avocado at the store? I'm trying to think of where to find an avocado.
Sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
Wait, did we eat it?
Now the table's...
I think so.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
Morning.
Nice day for Burgermeister. Yeah.
Cornin.
That didn't do anything.
Oh.
Still.
Stop. Stop talking to me.
Hello.
I don't see an avocado. No.
As my...
So we have to find avocado. Where are we gonna find an avocado?
You pick a few of the flowers. You get in some climbing. You get in...
I'm not trying to climb.
Nothing.
Is there a tree somewhere?
You grab a...
I clicked the tree.
You get in some climbing.
This doesn't seem like the right place to find an avocado. Oh, is it poisonous? Venomous? Oh, jeez.
You might be able to block with like maybe your right click.
Jeez. This is so weird.
I think you can duck, block, and jump.
Yeah, I haven't figured those out yet. Also, it's like stun locking me. I can't even move. Like,
But you do have magic.
yeah, but I want to move.
Well, and for those things, you're supposed to jump over the fireballs, like Mario.
If I could figure out how jump worked.
If you click higher up, it should jump. If you click higher into the side, it should jump towards. But also, weren't you like jumping by pressing 9?
I thought I was, but then I was trying it and that wasn't working.
Huh.
I don't know. The game just kind of throws you into it. It doesn't even give you like any sort of... I guess there's an instruction manual.
The one thing I noticed when I tried going back to this game, not on a 486, was that the combat was way faster than I remembered.
Typical.
Like, massively faster.
And it's probably the game speed too, right?
That could be. It could just be because the game speed's turned up, or it might just be different, or it's possible. It's always supposed to be like that, and my old computer, maybe a 33 megahertz computer wasn't quite fast enough for this.
Still you. The water is a...
Avocado.
Can I mention something?
Yeah.
Take a look at your inventory.
Corn?
Like, just actually look at everything.
Oh my god. I don't remember. Is it 4?
It's 4. Oh, jeez. Glad you got it. Oh.
I have to let them back out.
Oh no.
Get Antwerped.
That didn't do anything. Nothing. Nothing. You bait the trap with avocado from your sandwich. Avocado was never high on your list of favorite foods anyway.
I like avocado.
The trap starts working.
I'm not super fond of it. It doesn't have a flavor to me.
I mean, it's not very flavorful, but...
You've caught an Antwerp. It's simply amazing.
You mix it with things that are...
To me, it's kind of like butter.
The Antwerp has a soft, delicate fur.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
basically
fatty.
rubbery base.
I don't think I taste fatty-based things right.
This is the Antwerp maze. Antwerps are naturally bouncy, so all you have to do is continually rotate the maze until the baby Antwerp bounces over to the key, then out through the exit.
Okay. Oh, I see. These arrows here. Interesting. So... just gotta avoid the holes. That's got a hole there. Go this way.
I think this is where I stopped when I tried going back to this game.
Oh yeah.
Because of the speed problem. Because it wasn't on ScumVM. And so this was so fast, I just literally could not do it. Means after this point, I'm going to have a lot less familiarity with everything in the game.
The Antwerp has found a hole in the space-time continuum.
I didn't know it was going to do that.
Not that I'm unobservant, but I never noticed that the background of this maze is a key.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not news.
Ugh. Getting disoriented.
Yeah.
So I gotta do it fast?
The Antwerp is...
It's not a matter of fast, it's just timed.
No, because that hole, if you put it this way, he jumps into the hole.
Oh.
If you turn it the other way, he falls into the hole. So you have to like do it real fast. Oh.
The Antwerp has found a hole.
Is there another path? Let's see.
Start from the key and work backwards.
Yeah, what is this little opening here? What is that? Is that real? What is that? Oh, is that the end? Wait, no, this is the entrance. Or was... we ended up in a maze, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I called that literally the moment it showed up.
Okay.
I had it ready.
Sometimes the timing feels like it's not right.
Ervil, since this was brought up when you weren't around, have you noticed anything about the narrator's voice? Or the... Narrator? Not narrator,
Yeah,
The
narrator.
Antwerp is...
Wow. I mean, this looks like the path right here. Is there maybe... Try it with slower speed.
This is the Antwerp maze. Antwerps are naturally bouncy, so all you have to do is continually rotate the maze until the baby Antwerp bounces over to the key, then out through the exit. The Antwerp has found...
Oh.
definitely familiar.
The Antwerp is...
I don't know how to do that.
So, I don't know if that's the path, but if so, you definitely would have to go the other direction, so he'd be bouncing up rather than just falling immediately into it.
The Antwerp has found a
Like
hole
that?
in the space-time continuum.
Yeah, well, that gave you
and
slightly
slipped
more
back
time.
to the
Did
beginning.
it?
Can I look at the screen before we, I just want to trace
Sure.
this out. So we get to there, that's, oof, that is going to be challenging there. To there, you have to get there from the middle there.
I mean, that's the only thing.
Oh,
that...
wow, yeah, you were right. That is the only way through there. So yeah, Ervil, are you trying to figure it out, or you want me to just tell you? I'm probably gonna say it wrong. Jonathan Rhys Davies, Gimli in Lord of the Rings, Sulla in Indiana Jones, the professor in Sliders.
Sliders. Oh, there's... Because you have to, like, click to the other arrow from that way.
Can you use the cursor key?
No, I tried.
Yeah.
Hitting this arrow, you'd have to hit this arrow, but if you hit this arrow, you just hit it twice.
Fair
The
point.
Antwerp
That's what I was thinking.
It's like, how quickly can you mash that?
I did it as fast as possible, or fast as I could.
Have
Try
you like
again.
a whole bunch of times, see if you can just like spin it in place, basically. Because if you end up clicking it one too many times, it shouldn't actually matter. It'll just be bouncing your head against the wall, right?
The Antwerp is...
I feel like I can't tell if it's letting me click it or not. There's a delay. Sometimes there's a delay.
Huh. Huh.
Oh.
I don't think there's another path here. I think you're right. I think
Unless
it's the
You're
only
not
way
yet
to go.
carrying...
So say, can I plug it?
Time the maze rotations. So
I don't. It's saying to time it.
Yeah.
All right, so can we get to that point again, but don't actually enter it? Because I just want to, from there, I want to check something. All right. Here's a thought. Still use the other button, not left. Press the right one and press it twice.
Oh.
the Antwerp...
Oh. That time I think it did it too many times.
All right, so this one, press the right one, but press it twice. I don't know if that was timed right. Maybe I'm just not doing this in my head right.
The Antwerp is...
I mean, we could probably just turn down the difficulty, but I feel like that would be admitting, conceding.
The Antwerp is...
Oh, there we go. I feel like the timing doesn't line up right.
This is probably true.
Oh, this one's gonna be tricky too.
I mean, one turn is safe, right?
This way. I want to do this way. And then make it fall and go twice here.
The
I
Antwerp has
pressed
found
it
a hole in
twice
the
and it...
space-time...
I didn't want to press it too many times. And then fall in anyway.
So the cursors don't work. What about the numeric keypad cursors?
Yeah, I tried those.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Nothing works.
See, I feel like having used the mouse is the only thing, and the weird thing is these things usually let you use the keyboard for stuff, so it's odd. I wonder if it's like some other letters or something.
The Antwerp...
It's so finicky. Going backwards. Going backwards.
The Antwerp is...
This is not good.
Is the speed all the way down?
It's halfway and it doesn't feel any different.
I
could try it. Meow.
be funny if the narrator started talking like this. Oh, that is slower.
Doesn't really feel like it.
Is it not?
It doesn't feel like it.
The Antwerp.
Coming out of the hole, it feels slower. But the actual bouncing feels the same. This is as far as I feel it.
The Antwerp.
Oh my god.
Do you want to turn down the skill?
No.
Look at we have the skill set to absolute maximum. It is too hard. I do realize the reason for that is because the controls feel mushy, not because of the direct timing requirements.
Yeah. Because it's not even timing, it's just, it's not taking the click.
The Antwerp.
Let's see what it makes the difference. Is it just the maze is different? Oh, they take the holes out. I don't want to do it without the holes.
This is the...
This is only subtly different, isn't it?
The hard holes are gone. Ugh. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter if they fall in the hole, if it falls in the hole now, right?
I imagine.
I guess you gotta get in the door. No.
Congratulations. You've used the baby Antwerp to get Dr.
And Twerp?
It's a baby Antwerp.
Great.
Ah, fair enough.
You've managed to find Dr. Cranium's keyhole and
We found
open
his
the door.
keyhole.
You pass through into Dr. Cranium's private laboratory.
Quickly, Igor, the fluid. I must have the fluid. Oh, excuse me. I thought it was Igor coming in to assist me. He helps out in the lab sometimes. Now then, what can I do for you?
You say hello to the scientist.
Welcome to my laboratory. You must have more than the usual intelligence and perseverance to have made it in here.
You introduce yourself to Dr. Cranium and tell him a little about your adventures.
I should be most interested to hear about your travels and your scientific discoveries along the way. Unfortunately, I have very little time for that right now. Perhaps we can discuss your adventures when you next return.
You explain to Dr. Cranium that magic is really a lot like science and even deals with the same elements.
Oh, nonsense! There's no such thing as magic. There is only science. What you call magic is simply scientific phenomena that have not yet been properly investigated and catalogued.
We can shoot
Some
fire
unknowns,
from
Bobby
our
Berry, and
hands.
so on.
I was afraid of that. As an outsider here, you have apparently not yet built up an immunity to the Moldavian dancing sickness. We used to have several people in town who exhibited those symptoms, but I have not seen any cases in quite some time. Let us hope the disease does not prove fatal in your case.
Dancing sickness.
You say goodbye.
Please be careful not to break the beakers or crack the flat. My name is Dr. Cranium. I am Moldavia's chief scientist and a certified genius. Some call me mad, but I much prefer Dr. Cranium. Ah, yes, science. I'm glad you asked.
Yes,
Science
science.
is the process of systematically increasing our knowledge of the world through observation and experiment.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Unfortunately, some of the townspeople here seem to have no concept of the wonders of science. Some of them even claim my little inventions are magical. Such poppycock. There's no such thing as magic. Still, the townspeople insisted that I should be able to use my magic to cure wounds and sickness. I told them that I am a scientist, not a doctor, but they wouldn't listen. I had little choice but to concoct some simple elixirs. They were childishly pleased. Science is really so simple once you understand it.
No scientist would say that.
If you want to improve your stamina, then you should make sure you eat a healthy diet from all the different food groups and get plenty of aerobic exercise. That is science.
Yo, Mr. White.
Oh, you must mean my patented healing drink. You may have my last one. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the formula for its main ingredient. If you can help me remember it, I will be able to make some more healing drinks, although the work is very time-consuming.
Cranium.
Oh,
Cranium?
gee, I wonder what this is.
Earth, wind, fire, water, pizza? The five elements?
Yeah. So when I had this game, they didn't include the full manual. They just included an insert with the codes, and it was like photocopied, which is kind of cheap. So I didn't even know it was pizza. I thought, oh, this is a seed or something. All right, so I do have the manual. Which element is this?
Pizza? Wait, what are you asking?
No. Which reagent? He wants cranomeal. Okay.
Oh,
So
I see.
So the cranomeal is, what the heck is that symbol?
I want
heck is
pizza.
that? Oh, it's Earth. Duh. So first one is Earth. The second one is water, then fire, then pizza, then Earth. That's an air.
Oops.
Last one's supposed to be Earth.
I thought...
Thank you. With that information, I'm sure I shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions. Oh, you must mean my new universal poison antidote. You may have this one, but I will need some help with the formula to make more. Also, I am afraid I only have time to make one each day.
Ultimo.
All right, that's fine.
Ultimo.
Ultimo.
I am Ultimo.
Why does that sound like it ought to be Cartman? Where the heck is Ultimo?
Asimo.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a weird spot in the manual. So fire, wind, pizza.
Little Caesars?
Thank
Well,
you.
it's more like
With
Little
that
Caesars and a
information,
half.
I'm sure I
Yeah.
shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions.
Can we get empty
If you
flasks?
want to improve your stamina, then you should make...
We already did that, yeah. Empty flask.
To ask Dr. Cranium, if he can spare an empty flask for specimen collection.
Of course, of course. I am always delighted to assist scientific research of any kind, and I have plenty of flasks. You may have this one.
Experimentation.
Experiments are the meat and drink of science. First, you must come up with a hypothesis based on your understanding of the scientific elements. Then perform an experiment to test the hypothesis. Afterwards, you have a pizza.
That, sounds correct.
But there's more information on that?
Oh.
Sorry.
Earth is for solidity and stability. Air gives
That's
freedom
science.
and movement. Fire provides power and energy. Water, fluidity, and life. Pizza, of course, is the most important element of all. Pizza represents the essence of well-roundedness and regaining strength. Most importantly, you can have it delivered in under half an hour in most areas. A hypothesis is a scientific guess. One predicts the result of an operation, performs an experiment to test the prediction, then has a pizza to celebrate the result. It is very important to stay flexible, however. Sometimes the experiment may give a different result than predicted by the hypothesis. Since real scientists don't like to make mistakes, we always write the hypothesis in pen. Pizza is a crucial ingredient in many scientific formulae. There is a nearly infinite variation in its effects, depending on whether one starts with pepperoni, mushrooms, artichokes, or plain cheese. One should always order extra pizza in case the experiment requires additional materials. Besides, science is hungry work.
Am I the only one who kind of wants pizza now?
I want pizza. I haven't eaten. I need to eat.
Oh.
The fluid. Wait, so we did, was that all science, or was that just under his name?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we did science, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just go off on diatribes and it's like, oh yeah, science.
There
Science
is,
again.
of course, no such thing as magic. There is only science. Still, you would be amazed at how gullible some people are. Just the other day, someone gave me this scroll saying it was a magical spell. Can
It's
you
just
believe
like
that?
litmus paper.
It is purest poppycock. Nothing on here makes any sense whatsoever. Here, you may have this as a reminder that magic is a figment of fevered imagination. Only science is real.
Obviously, Dr. Cranium needs to take a correspondence course from the famous wizard school. As you read the scroll, you find that you have learned the incantations and gestures with which to cast a glide spell.
Ooh.
Then the scroll vanishes.
There, you see, it was not even a very good piece of parchment. Fell right apart.
We consumed it.
Igor is the gravedigger and tombstone carver. Business has been slow lately, perhaps because there are very few people left in town. So Igor sometimes comes in to help me with my work.
Do you think wizards put spells on scrolls that dissolve after you consume them or read them so that they can keep selling scrolls?
I mean, I assume that was the end of that sentence. Yes.
Igor has had less work of late. The forest is just
Proprietary.
as dangerous, but there aren't very many people left in town who are stupid enough to go out there at night, you know. I like to think of it as a sort of evolution in action. Igor is carving out quite a niche for himself in the gravestone business. You might say he is well on his way to becoming a rock star. Then again, you might not. The cemetery is outside of town to the east. It has proven a fruitful source of materials for my experiments. There are also some interesting and cryptic puzzles to be solved there.
Huh.
The cemetery is outside. There are all...
Yeah.
Huh.
The fluid.
Essential etheric fluid is an important ingredient in my formula for reanimating dead bodies. It contains the essence of the element of water.
I thought pizza was the most important
ingredient in life science.
Oh, life science.
This laboratory is where I perform some of my most important research. Lately, I have been trying to bring life back to a dead body and to brew the perfect cup of tea. Reanimating the dead is just another day's work in the life of a scientist. Even science cannot bring a person back right the way they were, but one can use scientific principles to restore the semblance of life and energy to formerly dead flesh.
So is he a necromancer?
That's a good question.
Is Dr. Frankenstein a necromancer?
Ha.
The one alchemical combination that I have thus far been unable to fully analyze is that of a good cup of tea. I'm sure there must be a way to duplicate the effects of nature, but the results have not been promising so far. Perhaps you would like a cup of spearmint and beefsteak tea? I thought not.
Is he a
even
dancer?
harder than rehydration solution and reviving dead tissue.
That was the perfect tea, right?
Chemical combination that I have thus perhaps.
I know he said tea, but sometimes it's like they talk about things in other things.
Research is the heart and soul of science. Without constant experimentation to prove or disprove one's hypotheses, the scientist is left trying to solve the world's problems by guesswork. That is hardly the most efficient way to achieve results. I try to maintain a modest selection of useful experimental equipment in my simple laboratory. Unfortunately, it has become very difficult to obtain the most modern scientific accessories.
A couple other
since
people have
the
done
road
that now and then.
became closed by the swamp.
Wait, what was that about? Swamp.
Unfortunately, it has become very difficult to obtain the most modern.
Oh, it's just closed. Okay.
Mad? Mad? They all call me mad, but what do they know of madness? I am not mad. A bit perturbed about the world situation and how I get so little respect, perhaps, but certainly not mad.
We got a flask. We can catch ants.
And we also have healing and I think antidote.
Yep. Poison cure.
Healing. I hate that the healing is yellow and the poison cure is red.
Yeah.
Better table. Dr. Cranium has an orderly personality.
Oh, and we have
so he
a
likes
spell
to arrange things in table.
Oh yeah. Glide.
Some sort of complicated scientific experiment is going on here. Could it be a quest for the perfect cup of tea? Dr. Cranium likes to stay ahead of his competitors. It's a beaker full of eyes, and they all...
It's not just eyes, it's a brain. And it's not a beaker.
Yeah, it's a flask, but it's not quite a Florence. It's a
round bottom.
Again.
Yeah,
if you see Igor, please tell him I still.
But it's sitting there though. The round bottom one just sit there.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those weird ones out of the like organic chemistry sets that no one uses.
All right, this might be a good place to stop.
Yeah, it's good stop.
Yeah.
We got some magic. We got some stuff. We should apparently check out the crypt.
Okay.
Sure, I saw anything to interact with there, but we have something to check out next time. And we can explore more of the area and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
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 I concur.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yep. All right. That'll be it tonight. I'm going to try to fix my camera. I'll try again.
Yeah,
Figure it
that's
out.
really
I don't
weird.
know.
I'm wondering if it only does it while you are encoding. So you may want to try doing the thing like in OBS where you can like record.
Right. Yeah, I'll try that. All right. See you Monday. We'll continue this Monday.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Yeah.